my people, I don't know, say as I dey here, the gist. They talk, Tumbiola BC don't enter with us. Good morning, madam.
Good morning.
As you can't look, Yoruba is finished this morning, come on top of WAZOBIA Plus, you dey torture my mind.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you, say we carry you gidigba. Come only say they pay me, say you don't talk, say from next week you no go to get time for us for a while. Because mails wey we dey receive and calls, they tell us, say people they enjoy woman matter very, very well these days with you on the show.
Hey, I'm happy to hear that, but we can always fix it.
Okay now, okay. Today we don't talk and say we dey talk about parenting on principle. Waiting first they surprise me. We say which one parenting on principle again? I don't get belle. I don't born. I don't be parent automatic. Now papa give a woman belle. Woman don't born. He said don't become papa already. So which one be principle again? What we need principle for to take be parents, to take be papa and mama. I believe say that in biology now. Pikin don't come, we don't become parents, and we go do as we sabi.
Number one, I want us to talk about the meaning of parenting. You know, parenting is not the way we always take it. Parenting is not about the person that donates the sperm or, you know, the person that gave birth to the child. That is not all about parenting. Parenting is more than that. And that's why we always make the mistakes. Thinking that once I have given birth, that automatically makes me a parent.
I remember my GO go take Yoruba talk and say, I want to be a money one. I want to be a pani one. They don't even exist.
Exactly.
Okay.
So parenting is much more than that.
So all these principles where you want to tell us about today now. So now these principles will guide us to take be good parents.
To be a good parent.
Oh yeah, make we begin enter the flow. One by one, make we learn them as we go take understand how to be good parents. Because schools just they resume now. And some people don't even forget say them be parents since as speaking sit down for house, but then they resume now. Person go chair up again. Okay, this that, but waiting be the principle way pass. Make I just know say I born.
So, number one principle is love your child. Love your child. I know you might be surprised.
And now you get parents when not they love.
How can you have a child that you won't love your child? Yes. Let me just give you a simple example. I know somebody that doesn't love one of his children because the person's skin is black.
Oh, and the papa yellow, other children come yellow. This
and
one just come black.
This one that is black, I don't like her just because she's black. You will call that one a racist. Okay, that's even simple. But there are even other ones. You know, some people, they just love the child when the child does what they want the child to do. You know, but it shouldn't be. As a parent, one of the first principles is for you to love your child genuinely, without any reservation. Another one is that you should understand that your child is a gift. Always understand that every child, they will be, a child is different from the other child, you know. So you must understand that your child is a gift and is also unique. So let me take it together like that. Your child is different from the other ones, you know.
And every cooking, as it can't get different, can't get your own special thing we make.
You know, so you, as a parent, you must be able to understand their differences and appreciate it and be able to deal with them based on their uniqueness.
Okay now. Okay. Oh. All right. Are they flow with you?
Then this other one that I want to mention is pertaining, the farmers will understand better.
Okay.
Because it's about seed and reaping, sowing and reaping.
Okay.
You understand? You sow a seed, right? Every parent must understand that you are sowing a seed that will definitely, you know, germinate, so you will reap in future. You understand?
I don't get where that one they
for
go.
example,
so make you sow
whatever
well.
you do, yes, you sow
make
well
you reap
to reap.
well.
I don't want us to misunderstand it that when you take care of your child, it means that they must automatically take care of you when you grow up. That is another problem. That
because
is giving
9 African culture.
Yes, that that one is also another part that we may not be able to discuss today. But majorly, know that whatever you sow, if you sow, you know, like children, for example, they understand love as time. You cannot be saying, I love you, I love you, I love you. No, they want to spend time with you. They want to talk to you. They want to tell you even things that you will think is not relevant. That out of all these things that we have been doing, this one you want to talk about. You know, so we should understand that we must spend time in this time that they are growing up, you know, with them. You understand? And then another one that I want to also emphasize is we must build values. Values, yes, because values is one of the things that makes children to grow right. Value is simply how you want your children to grow up. You understand? Do you want them to be honest? Do you want them to be honest? It's like building a character.
So how you fit to build this value?
Good. You would build it by living it yourself. You don't just say that because I'm just telling you, always say the truth, always say this. Let me give you an example. Like, usually it happens. You see a parent who will tell the child, tell Mr. Somebody that I'm not at home. You are already, so when you tell the child that don't lie, the child, in fact, the kind of children that we raise these days, they are too smart for that. You know, they are too smart for that. Some of us, we know the way they relate with us these days. You know, so whatever you want to see in a child, whatever value you must live it. Because values are not only being taught, they are caught. You understand?
So as the pikin they
see he will practice it. That's just normal. Another one is discipline. Discipline.
This discipline.
You know, we have another school of thought that says that they just want to leave their children, especially it's common in those in developed countries.
This age, even here we don't do this age where the children don't mature. So make we follow them talk. Maybe we relate to them as friends.
It is a good thing to do. It is good that you meet your children at par. That is the level they are. But at the same time, you must discipline them. Don't forget that it is God that gave us these children. And God said that spare the rod
and spoil the child.
So
God will not say them be children, still say maybe.
However, that will lead me to my next point, which is you must respect your child. You understand? You must not, because you are disciplining your child. Now, you know,
kill the self-respect.
Number one is dignity. Number two, don't even put scars
on their body.
Because most of the
like
time,
some mama will be say one wey we see for paper, we say because the pikin still like 11-year-old boy come dey get down, come dey carry am waka for street. So
that one even small to a lesson, even though it's bad. I also witnessed one that the mother used clean blade to cut the child.
Oh,
you understand? Why? This body is not our body; it's God's own. So you cannot just. I'm not saying you can't beat. You know, but you do it with the fact that you want to correct that child.
Okay. Yeah. Lastly, out of all the principles,
out of all these other one, well, to rush it, let's just say that you must build up your child. Build up your child in God's word. You know, if you want your child to grow up with the fear of God, it starts from the way you build the child.
Okay, now
parenting did not only start, because I know that one can be controversial.
Okay.
Parenting will not only start when you give birth to the child.
Okay.
You understand? It even starts from now. Even if you are single, you have some people around you that you can always say, don't do it this way, don't do it that way.
So not only children.
So parenting is actually a collective thing. You understand? And it is not only for people that give birth to the child.
Okay, now because of time, we go on this break. When we come back, Sandra and Alaji go come engage our guests more. And that time she go tell us some other things where we supposed to know. And we go open our phone lines. Make you self share your own experience. What you understand about parenting with principle? What you feel say we they do wrong, where they make children be as they be now. But make we run through the things that she tell us as we go. She said make we love our children unconditionally, and make we understand say them be gifts, and all of them get them own uniqueness, we make them special. And make we understand say now so we they sow. If you sow goodness into them, they go grow up to make you happy. You go see them turn to better people for society, and make we instill values into them as we they carry discipline wakaba, as we they discipline children. Make we respect them, make we know, make them lose their dignity. Now that level we say they carry wakaba waka comot olori dey sign out, but Sandra and Alhaji go dey engage our guests after this break. Make we carry go. She still.
Well, I will come back now. Still WAZOBIA Plus, and before we went on that break, so we get a special one guest for here who is an expert in relationship matters, and of course we are still here, and on top of that level we did continue. I will not say we're going to pick calls, but we're gonna take a short questions and all that. And of course, if you get something you won't add what we've said, or if you don't talk, you can add. But quickly, make I remind you now, she don't talk to us on top of the parenting on principle. The first thing she talk about, say, make you love your children, show them love, don't differentiate among them. And secondly, she said, our children are gifts from God, so all of them get different characters. They are unique in each other. So appreciate their difference and uniqueness. And she said, all our children are seeds. You plant them, that now you sow, and what you reap, now you Kosa, you understand. So you spend time, do different things with your children, get them close to you, put them the way you want them to be, and of course you have value. Instill value in them, build value in them, make you the honest as a parent. The two way you do, now you then go follow after. That you should talk with that, and then discipline. Maybe that can't no. There's a way you discipline your children to make them better people. She can't talk, say respect the child. Don't think say because now your child now you born him, get something way into one that will make him a better person, who will get his self-respect, dignity. To go say yes, me too, I'm a person and all that. Then finally, though it's not final, she still have more, instill fear of God in them. I know we only me here with myself, Sandra, and our very own guest. Sandra,
sir.
Welcome. I know waiting with they talk that many things, they totally you, but make we no talk now. You understand? Because I know if you start to talk, so make she continue from where you stopped, let's get like 2 more, because parenting is easy. Then we talk, then the callers will now call in. So what more of those principles you get on top parenting?
Well, as parents, we don't always get it right all the time.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes, we don't always get it all the time, and we often make these mistakes of not apologizing to our children when you get it wrong. One of the principles we must also embrace is apologizing when we know we are wrong. You see, it's a two-way thing. You understand? It brings humility to you, and then you are teaching that child to also apologize when the child is wrong.
Okay.
You understand? So that's also key.
Okay, so like now as a parent, maybe you your child did something, you spanked the child. Like as a parent, seriously, there are times that when I do that, I will feel bad. Like especially when the child is crying or something like that, I'll now call and pamper and all that. I do that. Okay, so that pamper.
That's how it should be.
Is part of the apology.
In Yoruba, they will say that for what you use your right hand to discipline the child, you use the left hand to draw the child
Okay, how
closer.
about when you have
it's just
those, say kids now, they're very stubborn naturally.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So, and you beat that child and still say sorry. Does that mean that child don't take correction on that this thing?
That's
or you're trying to encourage him to still do it more? Because there are some kids that when you beat them and still say sorry, you come back the next day and find out that thing you beat that child for, he still did it. Now, is it because of the sorry or you didn't spank him?
It's not because of the sorry, and it's not because he didn't spank the child. It's just one of the features that makes a child to be a child. Even as adults, you find out it's just human nature. Even as adults, you find out that there are some things that somebody corrects you about, and then you still end up doing it. You understand? But typically for children, that is one of the things that makes them to be who they are.
Sorry to say this. That's a very good character of women. Yes, our women are good at that. What you ask them not to do, when you talk blah blah, in short, the next minute they will repeat the same. So,
So we are
I
like a
don't know
child now,
if it's a gender thing.
It is.
I don't think it's a gender thing, but then it's something you see
you
more
see,
often
yes, as
in
being
a
human.
child.
So,
So,
No.
okay. So what again? We still have more
and then
points?
you were trying to say something about is it because and parenting is just a long day job. You understand? And a short night, if I can say it.
Okay.
So parenting is a continuous thing.
Okay.
We must also know that parenting is a continuous thing. You have signed in for a lifetime job. No retirement.
Okay, because of the time and all that, and of course, maybe next when we have more, let's start picking calls because I'm sure calls are coming in. Hello, good morning. Hello, yes, good morning.
Hello.
Okay.
We lost it.
Yes.
So let me quickly throw this to you. Like, I have a son that is so emotional
Okay.
that even when you scold him, he cries. Now, how do you make that kind of a child be strong and stand for himself? Because, I don't know. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Okay.
Okay, let me just answer that. And that is one of the errors we make
Because
as parents.
he's a
You know,
boy.
you
and I
see
need
a
him
child, you want
grow
to
like
make your
a
child,
man.
that's it. We want to put that child in a box that will not fit that child. You understand? We as individuals, we have different temperaments, we have different personalities. You understand? So you cannot suddenly make an emotional child to be suddenly, a strong person.
When he now
You
grows,
understand?
people will take advantage of it. And
No,
that's
see,
what I am trying
that's
to-
not it. And another point that I could have loved to mention under parenting is that we should understand the fact that our child, they have different personality.
Okay.
You understand? And different.
Okay, let's pick this one. Hello, good morning. What's wrong? Many people are calling,
calling.
so the calls are like
Jamming.
jamming. Exactly. Yes.
Hello.
And so, okay.
Each other. So, one of the things we should understand as a parent is we should understand their personality, their temperament. We have the introverts and the extroverts.
Extrovert, yes.
You understand?
Okay.
And then that's not the temperament. That's just talking about personality. Like the person that is emotional now, you find out that you might, there are some other side of him that you have to build. If he is doing something, correct that thing, not his personality. You understand? I don't have a
So-
very good
so many
example
things. Yes,
now,
let's
but,
talk.
correct what the child is doing wrong and not his personality. Because that's who God made that child to be. So let's
So I
not
can't
make them to
change
be
him.
who they are not.
And then make
No,
him
people
feel
change.
inferior.
People try to change their children. They are frustrated, and eventually,
They'll lose-
those
they'll
kind
lose
of children, they
They'll
don't.
lose.
They miss it.
Hello. Hello. Good morning.
Wow.
What is happening to the network? Okay.
And it's okay.
Because this is getting out of hand. Yes, everybody
What?
wants to call and
At the same time.
yes, parenting on principle. Okay, now,
You have a call.
okay, we have a call. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Speak up.
Hello?
Yes, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Joy. Okay.
Okay, Joy from Lagos.
Yeah.
Yes, so what are you going to bet you want to talk on top of the matter will be there? You want to add something or you want to ask question?
Okay, like I have a baby of 2 years old.
Okay.
Then it used to be, so I don't think you correct or something of this time. Immediately you continue the treatment. I don't know what it
2 years.
and continue to be treating her or to stop.
2 years.
2 years is quite. That's
2
not
2
okay.
years old.
She keeps crying.
She keeps
No,
doing.
when you
she
beat
keeps
her,
doing
she keeps
wrong.
crying.
She used to do what I don't like.
Oh.
So I beat her. Immediately, 2 reach a minute or 2 minutes, she will continue and do that thing again. Like, she will like
Beating her.
Okay.
Okay, that's what we said earlier on. That is one of the features of a child. You keep on correcting them until you get the desired results. You understand? And you keep on showing that thing because you see, children are great imitators.
Not by beating.
They are
because
great.
said
You
should
can
continue
beat.
beating.
No. You can spank. For me, I am not an advocate for beating. It's not that I don't beat, but then I beat at extreme cases.
Okay.
I start up when they are small, as as small, as young
So they
as
grow with it, I know
months.
that.
You understand? And I'm telling them, you don't do this, you don't do that, you don't do that, you don't do that. You know, and that is, you just have to set boundaries for your children too. You set bound, it can help too, madam.
Okay, let's
You
say
know,
another
but
one.
for a child of 2 years,
It's too
please,
small, please.
it's
Oh, I
too
beg.
small
So
for
keep
all
it
the
in and
beatings.
beating.
Hello, good morning, sir. Yes, sir. What's your name and where are you calling us from? Mr. Ike from Akute.
Okay.
Ike Chuku, yes, okay.
What do you want to talk for the parenting on principle? Fine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we are
Hello,
with you,
we are
Mr.
with
Ike
you.
Chuku. We are with you. Yes, yes. Mm.
You represent your...
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes,
Yes.
go on.
Yes.
That's right. Yes. Exactly. Mr. Ketuku, thank you so much because our time is not on our side. Already time has gone and we cannot pick more than this. And of course, that's how we come to the end of the segment. Woman Mata, and of course, we will say a very big thank you to our very own guest here. And we say thank you so much for honoring all our invitations for like 3 weeks now. You've been coming, but from now, you won't be able to come again next week to another time when we call you. We hope anytime we call again, and I'm sure because our viewers have been there, don't they talk to us, say, I beg, go make you continue because you don't learn a lot. Thank you once again. Yes. Okay, we viewers, so we come to the end of today's program, WAZOBIA Plus. Hope you enjoy the whole thing where we don't bring to Una. And of course, we can continue on our social media at MITV WAZOBIA Plus. That's our Facebook fans page. Go there, write and ask questions. We'll send it to her and she will send back the answers by the special guest of God. Maskala maka muka zo karshen shirin mu da fatan kun ji daɗi abin da muka muku. Ni ne na kusa da su gida sai gobe idan Allah ya kai mu huta lafiya.
Yes, sir. You get plenty things what I want to talk about. No time again. I really missed you, and I like Alaji said, we'll call you next time. You answer us because so many of our viewers want to be seeing you all the time. And the buyer be going to see the be high butero no tata gwa mo na kwa po so na no ni ho yonyo no na yere butero ni here na to no obi to na no go ni eta no ho eji hitim umazi he were azu umazi fo mo gi n'anya ofum ofum maka isi fo onya na ya seketa fo onye nke ọzọ na ya zo no ha na egwu nke Chineke ahụ ike tonite bụrụ ihe a Chineke nna dere ka ha ya bụ anya bego n'isi nyebe ha butere unu taa ya ga-afụ n'ụtụtụ echi na ọtụtụ ihe ndị ọzọ aka ya ebutekwara unu na elekere 10 ọbụla wero na nke 11 ka anyị na-ebutere unu ya na Mọnde ọbụla wero na Fraịde ọbụla so na WAZOBIA ka ihe na-afụ ụmụ ihe ndị dị iche iche dị etu a anyị ya afụ n'echi n'afọ nka bụkwa nwaada unu nwaanyị Uche Sandra